Conservative new media viewers and LA Lakers fans around the world, what is going on? We are here to analyze and recap the Lakers' 103-99 loss tonight to the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. Now, with the loss, the Lakers fall to 15-16 on the season. Philadelphia improves to 15-17 on the season. There were a number of different problems in this game for LA. One of the main ones was they only shot 3 of 22 from three-point range. As you guys know, in Mike D'Antoni's offense, it's very important to get a lot of shots from the perimeter and hit them. And that the Lakers just could not hit their shots tonight, and that's something they've struggled in a number of their losses. When they've blown teams out and done well, they usually are shooting much, much better from three-point range. The other thing that was really alarming to me when I watched this game was that LA just did not have energy. They just didn't look pumped up for this game. I have no idea why that is. Is it holiday lag? I'm not sure. But this team didn't look like they had any sense of urgency at all. And Philadelphia was in control of this game pretty much all the way. They never really pulled away to a huge lead. The Lakers were playing from behind the entire game. And at some point, sometimes you can get away with that if you're the better team, but sometimes you can't. And what Philadelphia did in this game was they were hitting jump shots. They were doing it early. And then the second half, they kept doing it. And the Lakers just didn't get a run. They didn't get a surge. And so Philadelphia was just able to build up confidence. And they ended up winning the game. Even though the Lakers made a good push near the end of the game, it was just too far of a deficit to climb out of. Honestly, I think all the way around, I think this might be the worst loss of the season for the Lakers. And the reason why I say that is now they have the big four playing. Steve Nash is playing. Dwight Howard is playing. Pau Gasol is playing. Kobe is playing. And Kobe's playing well. And they still lost this game to a team that's under 500 and a team that coming into this game was 5-10 on the road. Now, Philly is better than their record. Part of the reason why their record isn't that good is because they were playing without starting point guard Drew Holiday for a while. Well, he was back in this game and he played great, as did Evan Turner. They lit up LA's perimeter defense. They weren't getting slowed down at all on the perimeter by either Kobe or Steve Nash. And honestly, LA's interior defense and help defense wasn't very good either. Dwight did have a couple blocks early in this game, but after that, he didn't do very much. He had a nice block later in the game in the fourth quarter, and that was about it. But we're still seeing the problems of helping the helper on defense, as Dwight has pointed out repeatedly. What that means is, say Steve Nash is guarding Drew Holiday on the perimeter. Drew Holiday dribbles around Steve Nash, gets by him. Dwight Howard steps up to help play defense on Steve Nash's man. So in that instance, Dwight Howard is the help defender. So helping the helper means that if Dwight is the helper, then Dwight's man that he was originally guarding is now open. And so someone has to rotate on the Lakers to guard Dwight's man because that guy is free now. And that's not happening. So if Drew Holiday dribbles around Steve Nash, Dwight comes up to help him, then what's happening is either Drew Holiday is getting around Dwight as well, or else Drew Holiday is making an easy pass to Dwight's guy, who is now wide open, and someone else isn't guarding that guy. And the Lakers have had problems with this the entire season. And it's something that they better get under control pretty quickly. Because if you're not good at that, teams will crush you, particularly teams with good perimeter players, as the Philadelphia Sixers have. Drew Holiday and Evan Turner both had very big games. You can check out their stats. We'll put information about the box score in the video description below the video player, as well as information about video highlights and such. They both had massive games, and that's why Philly won. This has always been the concern about this team. The Lakers are older, so it means a lot of times your defensive ability, your ability to laterally move and guard guys gets worse and worse as you age. And they weren't able to guard anybody tonight. And the big men did not help them very much in that. And that's really what happened. I mean, that's the reason why they lost this game. Kobe had a great game on offense, 36 points, shot 14 of 29 from the field. But Dwight only had 7 points in this game, although he did have 14 rebounds, and I think he had 4 blocks. But he only shot 1 of 7 from the field. And it's just not enough. The play of this game, the Lakers were making a run later in the game. It was down to like a 4-point deficit or so with about 2 minutes to go. The Lakers went down and they scored, I can't remember if it was a jumper or layup, to cut it to 4 points. And then Philly came back after a made shot. They came back, ran right up the court. Drew Holiday, I think, got by Kobe. I'm not sure who was guarding him or whatever. It might have been Nash. Went right by that defender. Pau Gasol didn't even see him. He didn't even turn around. He was still running down the court just to set up on defense. So Drew Holiday went right by the perimeter guy, right by Pau Gasol. Dwight was starting to come over to help. It was too late. Drew Holiday dunked, and that was it. It was just a real snapshot of what happened in this game. This was this is terrible. I mean, the Lakers next are going to play the Clippers, who also lost tonight. So the Lakers could have gone into that game with some momentum. They could have gone in like, okay, stuff's starting to turn around. We're good. We're cool. Clippers streak is over. Good deal. But now you just lost to Philly. Now, I don't know if the Lakers were looking ahead to that game or whatever, but this is like poking a hole in the balloon. Now all the air's out of the balloon. All the air, all the good feelings of the winning 6 out of 7 games, all of that's gone because of this loss, in my opinion. It's just like I totally didn't expect this at all. The Lakers were considerable favorites in this game. They should have won this game. And this there's going to be a lot of questions after this game. I'm very interested to hear what the post-game comments from everybody are going to be. You know, Dwight got 4 times fewer shots than Kobe did. Is Dwight going to start complaining that the ball needs to move more like he's done before? Is he going to start complaining about helping the helper on defense? Somebody's going to have to answer some questions after this. This was not a loss that was supposed to happen, and it's not a loss, I think, that should have happened. So I'm not sure where the team's going to go from here. I'll tell you one thing. They better play well against the Clippers because I'm sure the Clippers are going to bring it on Friday. The Clippers are going to be mad that they lost the game tonight, although the Clippers do have one game tomorrow before the Lakers game. The Lakers don't have any, so the Lakers will have more rest and more practice time. But you know the Clippers are going to come all out on Friday. You know, they want to make a statement. They want to say, we're the best team in the league. Well, you're going to need to beat the Lakers. Even though you already beat them, you need to beat them again. So the Clippers, I actually watched some of that game tonight. They didn't play well. They just didn't have it tonight. But I'm sure they'll have it on Friday night. So the Lakers need to somehow figure it out between now and Friday. Now, look, if the Lakers beat the Clippers on Friday, this loss goes away. It doesn't fully go away, but it mostly goes away. It goes away in the minds of the public. You know, it's like, oh, it was a blip. It was a trap game. We weren't really paying attention to it. But if the Lakers lose to the Clippers, then things get worse. Then you're 2 games under 500 again. What's going on? Is this really a contender, et cetera, et cetera? So somehow the Lakers need to rally it up go back to the drawing board, figure some things out between now and Friday, because that's going to be a big game. That's going to be a huge game. Here in the United States, that game is going to be on ESPN, I believe. It's going to be a nationally televised game. Everybody's going to be watching it. I can assure you of that. So, I don't know. Lakers better figure it out some way, somehow, between now and then. That's about all for now. Give us your comments below. Tell us what you're thinking about the Lakers and where they're at and how you're feeling about this loss. Thumbs up, thumbs down on this video. We invite you to come and join the Conservative New Media Facebook group. We have over 2,000 members and growing. Love to have you come and join that. You'll find information about that also in the video description. I am Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA expert. Thanks a lot for watching Conservative New Media. Happy New Year to everybody. Have a great night.